Hare Krishna. So till now we have seen the first 10 chapters of Bhagavad Gita, and in this video we are going to enter the 11th chapter, which is titled as the Universal Form or Vishwaroop. Before we enter this chapter, let's try to understand the connection between the two chapters, 11th chapter and the previous chapter, that is the 10th chapter, which is titled as the Opulence of the Absolute. Now, in the last verse of 10th chapter, here Krishna is summarizing and he says, Vishtabhya aham idam kritsnam eka amshena sthito jagat. With one fragment of myself, I pervade the entire universe. So when Krishna was summarizing his opulences, he finally says, so why you want to know all these things in detail? Because just with one fragment of myself, I pervade this entire universe. So when Arjuna heard this, he got a desire in the heart. Okay, what you're saying I completely believe, but then I want to see. I want to see that all-pervading form of yours, O Krishna. So this particular quest that is there in Arjuna's heart, the hankering that is there in Arjuna's heart to see the Vishwaroop or the universal form of Lord Krishna is presented in this particular chapter, chapter number 11. As I already said, this chapter is almost like a movie where Lord Krishna manifests his universal form and Arjuna is watching that, Sanjaya is watching that, Dhritarashtra is hearing from Sanjaya. So let's get into this chapter, starting from Śloka number 1. Arjuna vacha mad anugrahaya paramam goyam adhyatma sangitam yat tvaya uktam vachastena mohoyam vigato mama. So Arjuna said, so after hearing the opulences of Krishna, Arjuna spoke. What did he say? He is saying, Yat tvaya uktam vachastena, by hearing your instructions. What happened? And how did you give the instructions? Mad anugraha haya paramam. You have mercifully given these instructions. And this is paramam. Paramam guhyam adhyatma sangnitam. What have you given me? You have given me most confidential spiritual subject. You have spoken about that. And by hearing all this, O Krishna, moho ayam vigato mama. My illusion is completely dispelled. So Arjuna is saying, oh Krishna, you have mercifully spoken to me, the highest subject matter of spirituality. And because of that, what has happened? All my illusion is gone. Now before we enter into the purport, what is this illusion that Arjuna is talking about? What illusion was he in? Such a great personality. So in chapter 10, we see Arjuna's illusion. Chapter 10, Śloka number 17, there Arjuna is saying, that katham vidyam aham yogims. So he's saying that how shall I know you? He's bewildered and he's asking, how shall I know you? And then he says, tvam sada parichintayan. How shall I constantly think of you? And then he's asking, keshu keshu cha bhaveshu chintayah asi bhagavan maya. In what various forms are you to be remembered, O Krishna, O the Supreme Personality of Godhead? So this was the bewilderment that Arjuna had. How can I think of you? How can I remember you? How can I understand you? How can I know you? And after hearing all the opulences of Krishna, now Arjuna's all illusion is completely gone. Because Krishna has made it crystal clear that how he is present in various phases of life and at the same time in different parts of this entire creation. So after hearing all this, Arjuna is acknowledging Krishna. Thank you very much. So there are some important points here which we can relish. Here it is said that now as far as Arjuna is concerned, he says that his illusion is over. This means that Arjuna is no longer thinks of Krishna as a mere human being, as a friend of his, but as a source of everything. This is a very important point. Unfortunately, in this age of Kali Yuga, especially in this so-called century of technology, people are not able to understand about Lord Sri Krishna. Some of them consider him as a great personality. Some of them consider him as no greatness, just another ordinary personality in this world. And here it's very clear that such people who call Krishna as an ordinary human being, such people are under complete illusion. Complete illusion. Their intelligence is blocked completely. They're not able to understand the truth about Krishna. So this is a very important point to understand. If we are into this illusion, thinking Krishna to be an ordinary human being, then we have to pray to Krishna intensely that please remove this illusion. Because if Krishna desires, all illusion can be removed. So here, it's a very important point to meditate on, that am I in illusion like so many atheistic people in this world? And then here it is said, Arjun is very enlightened and is glad that he has such a great friend as Krishna, but now he is thinking that although he may accept Krishna as a source of everything, others may not. So in order to establish Krishna's divinity for all, he requesting Arjuna in this chapter to show his universal form. Now here it is said that what was the understanding that Arjuna got about Krishna? One important understanding that Arjuna got about Krishna was Krishna is the source of everything, Sarva Karana Karanam. This important aspect about Krishna being the source of everything is a very, very important thing to realize. Because when we realize that Krishna is the source of everything, is Sarva Karana Karanam, we understand that everything in this world belongs to Krishna. Because everything comes from Krishna. And as soon as we start getting this knowledge, what happens? As soon as we start getting this knowledge, we start acknowledging Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and we start serving Him, start doing devotional service. What is the problem when we don't accept Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead? We will not be able to worship Krishna wholeheartedly. And because of that, what will happen? Because of that, we will not be able to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Because of that, we will not be able to remember Krishna at the time of death. And what is the conclusion? What is the conclusion of these different lines? Conclusion is we will not break the cycle of birth and death. We will remain in this world forever. So it's a very, very important understanding that Krishna is the source of everything. Obviously, He has a beautiful threefold bending form. He holds a flute. He has a peacock feather. He wears nice Vaijayanti mala and a nice yellow color golden lustrous dhoti. All that is there. That is beautiful form. And along with that sweet and beautiful form, we need to understand the greatness of Krishna. So when we understand the sweetness and greatness of Krishna, at that time, we can just completely surrender onto the lotus feet of Krishna. Again, here it is said that Arjuna agrees to what Krishna has several times said. Krishna is speaking to him just for his benefit. So Arjuna acknowledges that all this is happening to him by Krishna's grace. He is now convinced that Krishna is the cause of all causes and is present in everyone's heart as the super soul. Another very important point to be noted. So in our academic studies, what do? We just say mathematics. We take the book and we start going through, and there's some formulas given, we just mug it up, and then in the exam we just write it. Now when it comes to spiritual subject matter, can we do this? Can we mug up some things and then we say that, I've become knowledgeable? In spirituality, on the field of spirituality, we have to understand this business of mugging up, or the business of going through 100 times, reading it 100 times, writing it 100 times will not work. What works here is Krishna's mercy. And Krishna made it very clear. In 10th chapter, 11th Śloka, he made it very clear. What did he say? Tesham evanukampartham aham ajnanajam tamaha nashayami atma bhavasto jnanadipena bhashvata. So Krishna is saying, when I shower special mercy onto my devotees, what do? I remove the darkness, the ignorance that is there in the heart, and I lit the lamp of knowledge. So here, one important thing to understand is Krishna is the one when he is very, very merciful unto us. I mean, when he is showering his mercy onto us, seeing our endeavor to attain him, he will light the lamp of knowledge and remove all the illusion that is there in our heart. So in Krishna consciousness, in Bhakti Yoga or in spirituality, what actually works is Krishna's anugraha, Krishna's mercy. If Krishna's mercy is not there, we cannot move even an inch on this path of spirituality. Not possible. So when we are chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, we beg and pray to Krishna to shower his mercy. Because only when he showers his mercy will be able to move very fast on this path of Bhakti Yoga, or else will be stagnant, will not be able to do anything, will not get any realization, will not be able to advance even a bit on this wonderful path of Bhakti Yoga. So this is a very important point that Arjuna is acknowledging. He is saying that whatever is happening now in my life, whatever understanding I am getting, whatever realizations I am getting, oh Krishna, it's because of you. So here very nicely it is said, Mad Anugrahaya. You are very, very merciful unto me. You are very kind to me. So I am able to understand all this, oh Krishna. And another very nice point that is there here. He is now convinced that Krishna is the cause of all causes and is present in everyone's heart as the super soul. So here we understand that all the darkness in Arjuna's heart is removed. And it's but obvious. Now we have heard from Srimad Bhagavatam, Shrunavatam Swakatha Krishna Punyashavana Kirtanat Ridhantosto Hiyabadrani Vidunoti Surutsatam. So this says, when we hear about Krishna, Krishna Katha, Krishna in our heart, he cleanses our heart, and that's how the person becomes pure. Now when someone hears Krishna Katha, his heart is getting cleansed. Just imagine what was Arjuna doing. Arjuna was directly hearing Katha from Krishna, personally. How many people get this opportunity? So here Arjuna is getting that opportunity. Why will not Arjuna's heart be completely cleansed? So this is a very nice point to understand that how fortunate Arjuna is. But at the same time, we are not less fortunate. We are also hearing the same Bhagavad Gita what Krishna gave to Arjuna. So when we understand that how fortunate we are, that we are going through the verses of Bhagavad Gita, we'll be very, very grateful to Krishna. That, oh Krishna, you're so merciful unto me. You're giving me this rare opportunity, in this rare human form of life, in this dark age of Kali Yuga, to go through your wonderful teachings and imbibe the same in my day-to-day life. So in this way, Arjuna is fortunate, and the ones who are hearing the discussion between Krishna and Arjuna, that is all of us, we are very fortunate. And here, Arjuna is going to make us more fortunate by begging and requesting Krishna to show his universal form. So let's see. Arjuna is going to acknowledge more to Krishna in the next verse. So let's see that, and after that, the universal form description will start. Let's see this in the next video. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.